Welcome back. It's been a while since I have spoken to you. So what do we get you today, Miss Karshna? What are we going to do today? Well, today we've talk a little bit about the color wheel and how the colors are arranged. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making our own color wheel caterpillar. Ta-ta! Now, as you can see, the colors are arranged just like the color wheel, but they're not in a circle. He's just kind of spread out. So it looks kind of in the order, same order, like we said, of a rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So we say that it is Roy G. Biv, right? Okay. So we're going to color him in these different sections. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Look at his tiny little toes. His little antennas. So how are we going to start this, Miss Karshner? How are we going to start this? Well, with a pencil. You're going to need a pencil. I suggest a pink eraser, a Sharpie. If you don't have a Sharpie, black crayon will work. And then, of course, you need your colors. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Indigo is like a mix between blue and purple. And it says indigo. It says it on the blue crayon if you look. All right, so let's get started. Ta-da, 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 ta-da. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to take my eraser, and you can use your pencil eraser if you have one, but I don't have one. And I'm going to find the middle of my paper, and I'm going to hold my paper still, and I'm going to draw an eraser line down. This is going to help you to figure out where things go in your picture, okay? And then I'm going to slide across like that. So I'm making that little extra mark. So the next thing we're going to do is put our line for, oh, sorry, wrong line, Miss K. We're going to put our line for our caterpillar. Okay, look at where it would go. It's going to go from here, it's going to go up and through and back down, okay? So I'm left-handed, that's why I start over here. You want to start over here? You can start over here. So it's going to go from here up through the sections and back down again. That's my caterpillar's body. That's where I'm going to make his little lumps to make his body, okay? Now, I need to make the lines for it. So we're going to be put at the very end here, we will put one line. Oh, my pencil's getting ready to break. Oh no! One line here, and then one a little bit farther up. Then these eraser lines, this is going to help you. We need one that goes right on that eraser line. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to come up, see the middle line? We want one up here that touches there. Then we're going to do one right on the other side. Remember, you can pause this video anytime you need to catch up. Okay? Then we're going to put one here in between and another one like this over here on the same line. My pencil's falling apart. Oh no, I'm gonna have to swap it out here in just a second. Like that. And then another one down here. I have to swap out my pencils. Let's see if Miss Karshner has another pencil right here that she can use. Oh, piddly poo. Whatever am I gonna do? All right, so it looks like I'm gonna be drawing with a, oh, no, wait, here it is, here it is, ta, ta, ta. Okay, so these are the sections for my caterpillar's body. These are my sections right there. That's what we just drew, were those lines. So we're gonna start back here at his tail, and I'm gonna draw from this line. I'm going to curve around and down to the point. Watch what I do. Around and down to the point. Just do the top part. We're going to connect from here to here. These are the sections of his body. I'm just going to draw a rainbow line from one to the other, right? all the way from one to the other. That's a big section. Don't make them straight across, but don't make them big giant hills either. Don't go whoop. We want them to be a little lumpy, but not giant. Okay, there's the top of my caterpillar. Now I'm going to do the bottom part. Do the same thing. I'm going to come from here. I'm going to come back to this point. Root. And root. And root. 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 See, I find making the noises helps me. Root. 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 There we go. Now, on this end, I'm going to make like the front of a D, capital D. This is his head. Right there. Ta-da! There's my caterpillar's body. Okay, so on here, we can give him some eyes. I can make one eye like a circle with a little circle inside, right? You can give him a button nose if you want. Give him a nice smile because he's pretty happy. Ta-da, ta-da. Okay, now well, let's do his feet. I gave him little feet. They're just little U shapes, right? On each section of his body. I ran out, I couldn't fit feet on that one, but that's okay. So make your little feet on each section. They're just U shapes that start on his body and come back to his body. This is why I ran out of room there. Two feet. But not anything back here, not on this one. And then we're going to give him a little decoration in the middle. Just a little circle. Each one, try to make it round. Do you need to trace something round? Oh, I guess you could if you have something round to trace. Like the lid of a water bottle would work. If your drawing is kind of big, it would work. It should be big. Look how big it is on my paper. Whoa. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to give him ground to stand on like a leaf. I'm going to start on one side. I'm going to bring my leaf right up so it touches some of his feet, but not all of them. And then I'm going to bring it back down. Now, to make it look like a leaf, I can add in you know, like the veins for a leaf. It could be a hill if you want, but it does, you know, kind of making it look like a leaf. Those veiny things. Miss Costner, you should put those veiny things on yours. No, I did not. I added that little line right there, but I didn't add the other veins. This is just another idea. So now that I have that done, I can use a Sharpie to trace all of the lines that I drew. Uh-oh, what's missing? He doesn't have his little antenna. So I can make one of them over here that starts, but this one I'm going to put inside his head a little bit so it looks like it's closer to me. That's better. Now, I can use a Sharpie. If you don't have a Sharpie, then you can't use a Sharpie. So I'm going to use a black crayon on this one. You're going to see it'll work the same. And you're just going to go through and draw your lines with your black crayon. Here's the difference. With a Sharpie, you can erase over the top. You can't erase over the top of crayon. Yes, you can. No, you can't, because it will get your eraser all goopy full of wax. So if you're going to use a crayon, erase these lines out of your picture. Any lines that are wrong, you erase them. That's all. Now, if you're using a Sharpie, you can erase your lines after you trace them, okay? So I'm going to trace my eyes. I like to use a Sharpie because it makes my line a little bit cleaner, makes it look like a coloring book page. So that's why I like those. but that's okay. If you only have a crayon, then you only have a crayon, and that's all right. All right, I'm just going to go through, and I am left-handed, so I start on the right side of my paper, and I draw across so I don't put my hand through my drawing. If you are right-handed, you could start over here and start tracing so you don't get your hand in your artwork. I'm just going to trace all my lines, okay? You trace your lines and come back, and I'll meet you here. When you have traced your lines, erased any mistakes. Got it? Go. All right. Okay, very good. Okay, very good, very good. All right, now, how are we going to arrange the colors? Well, we're going to put our colors in order of the rainbow, which is also the colors that go in the color wheel. So we go red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Make sure when you're coloring you have a red. So check the name on your crayon, red. If it says anything other than just those three little red, it's probably not really red. It might look like red, but it might be violet red. And violet is just a fancy name for purple. So a violet red is going to be red that has a little bit of purple in it, like this. Okay. All right, so we want to find the real red. And I'm going to color in around each section. Remember to make it neat, make it complete, and make it colorful. Does that mean you have to go, no, not really. No, not really at all. I don't want to hurt my hands while I'm coloring. It should be a little easier than that. But I want to fill in most of the empty spaces. And I can do that by going up and down, back and forth, round and round, and just getting the crayon into those little spots, okay? Ta-da! Now what comes after red? Well, what comes after red is going to be orange. Orange is a secondary color. That means it is made from two different colors. And this is what the color wheel is doing. It's showing us how we make those colors. So I have orange, I have red. Red and yellow are primary colors. Primary colors are the original colors. Okay, we have to have those. We cannot mix colors to make them. And remember, when we put red and yellow together, we mix those two primary colors together, we're going to get the secondary color, orange. You probably know that from playing with the paint. What comes after yellow? Red, orange, yellow, green. So we need a real green, not one that says yellow green. That's not good, okay? So then we're going to do the green here, keep going. Red, orange, yellow, green. Then who's next? Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green. And then we have blue, right? So I'm going to do my nice green. Remember to get in all the little cracks back and forth. If you couldn't get it one way, you got to go back and get it the other way. Don't leave those white spaces behind. Okay, green. And then we're going to do blue. Make sure you have a regular blue. This is cerulean, which is really super pretty, but it's not a regular blue. You want the regular blue. Indigo, which is a cross between blue and violet. Violet, remember, is that fancy purple. Indigo is like the color of blue jeans, dark blue jeans. So it is a mix of these two colors, right? Green is a mix of these two. Alrighty, so finish coloring yours up. I want to see them, the beautiful. Let's finish our little things, right? All right, don't forget to sign your name on the bottom. I forgot to put my name on the bottom of my paper. So I'm going to write Miss not with that. Can we try it with the crayon? Miss K. Ta-da! I can put it on this one too, right? Before I start to color. But my black crayon works pretty good. Miss Kashna. Na. All right, excellent. All right, guys, have fun. See you later. I love you. Bye. Mwah.